What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining me again. We have a beautiful aircraft showcase for today's video. Taking off here, we have the beautiful low poly desert right there in the background. We are going to be taking off at a Nellis Air Force Base, and this is going to be in Nevada, right at the tippy top of North Las Vegas right there. The very low poly buildings, Las Vegas right there. Maybe we'll be flying over that today, who knows? But today, wanted to go ahead and show off the Demos Inc A-10 Warthog. This beautiful bad boy looks beautiful, and she sounds beautiful, and there's a different little maintenance hatches and whatnot, so I wanted to go ahead and do a nice little overview. For us flying today, it does look like he's got a little Cessna in his tum-tum. Maybe she'll move there. You gotta love the NPC airplanes here. But flying with us today is going to be our wingman Peach. Peach, my friend, how are you doing today?
Not too bad.
All right, cool. Got a good audio response to you, my friend. So how much flight time? You said you've been messing with her a little bit, and what kind of paint job you got going on here?
I just got one of the standard paint jobs from that comes with the plane.
I'm liking it. And on the inside of your ladder there, it looks a little low poly, but I think you mentioned before that it's an A-10, and there's a little lady sitting on the A-10 there.
Yep.
So each little inside your little ladder panel hatch, or whatever you like to call it, is different artwork. So over there on his is different. Over here on mine, you got Batman slapping Robin with some fun little text there, but each one's different, and I think there's at least like 7 to 8 different paint jobs that come with this here, and I think for $27 it's not that bad at all. I know that there's been some misconceptions about which A-10 works. I know that DC Designs also has a A-10 that they were planning on coming out with, but for right now this is the Demos Inc one. A lot of nice detail here. So you see inside there you have the remove before flight, and then in the back here you have these beautiful looking engines, all the detail as well, so I love that. And of course you have that beautiful paint job face in the front there. Unfortunately, Microsoft Flight Sim has a thing against weapons, so although it does look like a dome camera, that is supposed to be our main gun there. And then the attention to detail underneath, I love how there's a darkening from the gun residue when it fires. I love that as well. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's the outside of her. Today for our flight plan, we're going to be taking off with a little bit longer of a flight, but I wanted to go and show her off, and I wanted to go ahead and show off some more areas as well, because we haven't really flown over some of those cool areas. So today we'll be taking off at a Nellis Air Force Base, checking out North Las Vegas there, going ahead and doing a nice little flyover of the Strip, and then from there we'll be taking off, heading towards the Grand Canyon, following the Colorado River all the way up, and we'll make ourselves to Monument Valley, which is in Utah. And I will go ahead and we'll end it there. We'll do a nice little flyby, show off some nice little things that this has to offer, and maybe some other cool shit along the way. But sir, if you are ready, we'll go ahead and we'll fire up.
Copy that. I am ready.
Copy that. Go ahead and move it into the cockpit here. We're going to go through the checklist. We'll do it kind of quickly here. So I'm sure you already know your stuff, sir, so if you want to, you can go ahead and follow along with me, or you can do your own thing. I know you're kind of an expert by now.
Copy that.
Main power. So for a lot of these right here, I went ahead and tick those because we have the emergency brake, canopy, ladder, throttle position. All that's already done, so I went ahead and tick those. For our main power, we'll go ahead and look right there. And she is right there up top. Battery is going to be flipped on. Go ahead and tick her. Navigation lights going to be right there. So this is going to be your navigation instrument. This is where most of your lighting is going to be, back there. Go ahead and flip navigation lights on. Cabin lights and panel lights are as requested or as required, however you like it. So right now we're just going to leave them off. We'll be flying during the day, so we're not going to have to worry about that too much. Go ahead and tick those two, and then we'll move to that APU. APU is going to be right there, right underneath your throttle. Go ahead and turn her on. We'll start to hear those engines have a little startup there. Or at least some noise, not the engines, I should say. Before we go ahead and move any further, I will For noise sakes, this way you guys can actually hear me, I'm going to close that canopy. There we go. So this way I don't have to shout over anything, and you guys should be able to hear me nice and clear. We're also going to go right behind us to the back right, and we're going to be turning those maintenance panels and closing those. We have her closed up now. We can go ahead and move forward with our start. So APU is going to be at 100%. We can go ahead and check her right there. I know it's going to be kind of hard to see. Not really great zoom with her on the inside of the cockpit, so that's going to be one of those cons. So not too great, but we'll be looking for that APU right there. Looking like it's a good positive start, so we'll go ahead and tick her. Move to the next one for our engine start. We'll be moving over into engine start 1. Or excuse me, we'll be moving up into avionic master. Be flipping her on. There she is. Avionic master is on. Anti-collision lights. Like I said, most of your lights are going to be all back here, so make sure that those are on. And we're going to go ahead and start turning on our booster pumps. So we'll move to fuel 1 for left and fuel pump 1, so that's going to be both for your left side. Go ahead and tick both of those. And for your engine start, this is actually kind of interesting. So right behind your throttle, you'll have these little buttons right there, and you go ahead and press her for that left engine startup. We'll tick her on. We'll get this checklist out of the way so this way you guys can see those first engine firing up there. One thing I do like is that there's this nice little, almost like a GoPro kind of footage, so I like that angle right there as well. Alrighty, go ahead and popping up that checklist there. Go ahead and making sure that engine is about 60% there for that first one, so this is going to be right there we'll be looking at. As soon as that gets to about 60, we can go ahead and tick that and move on to our right engine start. There she is. Go ahead and tick it, and we will move over into our right engine start now. So fuel 2 and fuel pump 2, both on. And start up that other engine right there. There she is spooling up, and she is loud on the outside. Use that so we can zoom in here, wait for that second engine to get to about 60, a good positive start, and then we'll be able to move on.
I am ready to go. Whenever you are.
Copy that, sir. I am just about done. I'll be moving to flip that APU off and do my last few checks, and I'll be good to go as well.
Copy that.
APU right underneath there. Flip her off. Canopy is already closed. Go ahead and we turn that oxygen on. Oxygen is important for life, apparently. We'll go ahead and flip that on. Make sure that those two are on for our yaw. That should be right next to it as well. That's left and right. There we go. That should be both on. Click that, and no lights. We'll be fine with that. Alrighty, sir. That is away. Our ladder should be in, so that's good. Alrighty, sir. I am ready for takeoff.
Copy that.
I'm going to go ahead and request ATC. We'll be taking off to the south.
Copy.
You got 2-1 right?
Yes.
Copy that. Alrighty, sir. Go ahead and do the honors. I'll let you go ahead and take lead and taxi us.
Copy that. MSFS flaps for takeoff.
Copy, sir. What'd you set up about halfway?
Yep, 15%. 4 degrees, my bad.
And there she is. This thing is so beautiful. I love that. I know I keep saying it, but I have a lot of love for the F-22. She can definitely do some shit, but this thing is fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it is.
So you said that you were flying her for a little bit there. What is your opinion on it with the pros and cons and whatnot?
I definitely like it. Honestly, the cockpit is really grainy, and I don't really like that 100%, but I mean, I'm still able to press every button that I need to press and whatnot, and do everything totally fine. Just a little bit of grain is kind of annoying.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do see that as well with the grain. I see that it mostly has an issue with sunlight. So I wonder if maybe that would be an issue with it. You know, making it look kind of grainy with that sun. It looks like I see some of the heads-up displays kind of flicker in there, but it's not too much. I know it's kind of little pet peeves or whatnot, but I want to go ahead and show off the aircraft overall, even the good and the bad.
Right.
Park and brake, yeah. Park and brake's off. Come on, girl. You gotta give her a lot of love to get her going.
And this doesn't have a nose wheel steering high, so to be able to have full control over it, keep it under 20 knots on the ground, and you'll have full control over the nose wheel steering, as if it has nose wheel steering high. Once you get higher than 20, then it's really tough to turn, or it doesn't really want to.
Yeah, I was starting to see that just a little bit there. Whenever I turned her, I was going a little too fast. Went to go slow her down, and she just kind of got loose from me.
Yeah. I'm on the runway, right side.
Copy, sir. Go ahead and to your left.
You said me to go to the right, left?
No. I said I will go to your left.
Copy.
Alrighty, sir. I am ready. I'm going to go ahead and talk to ATC.
Copy that. Really quick before takeoff, I'm going to turn my smokes on and let me know if you see those. Ready?
Copy.
Alright, smoke's going. Smoke off. Did you see anything?
Negative on smoke.
Damn.
How were you to push that and operate that? Where is that button
Turn it on?
before we take off? Yeah.
So, to the left, you see the landing gear. It's right beside the, or in between the, or right beside the landing gear. To the right of the left of the landing gear, there's the TEMS data, and then there's the flaps dial, and then right above that is the landing gear status. To the left of the landing gear status, there's a switch. There's two switches. The switch on the bottom that goes up and down says white smoke, and you can turn that off or on.
I'm trying to see where you're seeing all that here.
You see where the landing gear lever is?
Copy.
On the left side. And then the TEMS data.
I can't read any of this shit because it's kind of zoomed away, so I can't see.
Do you see? Okay. Do you see the landing gear status lights? There's L. Well, you can read it.
It's green.
Can you see the colors? It's green.
Yeah,
Yep.
copy.
To the left, like right to the left of that, is a switch that is up and down, and it says white smoke when you hover over it. And that's how you'll just flip it down to turn it on and flip it up to turn it off.
Copy. Okay. Go ahead and show that off real quick. Oh, there it is. That's fucking nice. We'll
I
have
can't see it
to
either.
definitely use that for air. Yeah, that is very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Alrighty, sir. I'm ready when you are.
Copy that. We are moving. Brake in, full power. Releasing brake. I'm up.
Rotating. Landing gear's going up. Flaps up.
Copy. So sucks that you can't see my smoke.
Yeah, it is very, very disappointing. Go ahead and talk to ATC really quickly. Let them know what's going on, just so they don't yell at me. Acknowledge the frequency change. I see you up there, sir. I'm going to go ahead and start speeding up. There's Vegas right there in front of us as we start approaching. Go ahead and hit that air brake. Look how fat those air brakes are there on the end of that wing. I'm going to get a nice little flyover here. I'm going to be going off to your right-hand side, sir. I'm going to be doing just a nice circle. It's going to be to the left, so I'm going to be going towards the south and wrapping my way all the way around to the north, and then
Copy.
back on track there.
Copy.
And there's Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Haven't been here to stay myself. Walked the strip once. Hopefully I'll be able to actually stay here one day. But there is a very low poly Vegas for you guys. Go and get real nice and low into that Vegas strip, not crash into any hotels. And there is Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Oh shit, there's a big major airport here. Yep, we're going to go ahead and avoid her. That is a lot of people I'm not trying to mess with. Alright, going to go ahead and cancel that previous flight plan of wrapping around there to the east, and I'm just going to go ahead and start continuing. We'll get that airport out of the way, and then we'll start to turn and rotate right now. And I'll start to follow that first flight plan. We should be heading now towards the Grand Canyon.
The Hoover Dam.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I completely forgot about her. I am so sorry. You are correct. See, Peach, this is why you're in charge of navigation, my friend. So we'll be hitting up the Hoover Dam, doing a nice little flyby over that as well, and then heading off to the Grand Canyon. And if you look out to our left-hand side, you see a shit ton of planes, farther in the distance, about 13 nautical miles away or so. You have Nellis Air Force Base, where we took off out of. We should be coming up on her right now, I believe.
Coming up on what?
The Hoover Dam here, pretty soon, right? She's not that far away. She's just right.
It's about 18 miles away.
Copy.
So we're getting close.
Yeah, we're going to be getting real close there. Where are you at, sir? Oh, I see you. You're kind of...
I'm right behind you.
Copy, I see.
What's your airspeed?
My airspeed currently right now is at about 319.
Copy. Perfect.
Looks like we got some other aircraft probably coming in to land at that bigger airport right there. Looks like they're doing their final approaches.
Copy.
Start to get nice and low. Altitude right now is about 6 and decreasing. My vertical speed is like 3. I'll go ahead and kind of keep it right there. Or now it's 4, but I'm getting nice and low. Alrighty, sir. You should be having one more aircraft be flying towards you, and then that should be the last of what I see. Or scratch that, 2 more aircraft, I believe. Or 3.
Copy that.
A lot of aircraft are coming. Looks like there's 2 of them flying right on top of each other. That's quite interesting there.
Might be landing on parallel runways.
You are probably correct. Just want you to hear these engines real quick. I love it. It was so fucking cool. And there she is, the Hoover Dam right there in front of us. And nice and low over her. Nothing too fancy. Don't know if anyone's been there in real life. I have drove past the Hoover Dam, so I guess that's cool. Nothing to brag about, though. But there she is right there. The Hoover Dam. Alrighty, sir, I'm going to be turning now. It looks like I'm going to be heading on the compass. It's going to be 067.
Copy.
Technically, it should be 069. But
Copy.
give or take. Oh, dude, I see your smoke.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I see the whole line that you just did over the Hoover Dam.
Yes. Yes.
All right, bet. I'm going to be turning on my smoke. Stand by. Is smoke on? Did I do it? Oh, dude, that's such a tiny little button, dude. I'm going to have to hotkey that somehow. Come on. White smoke.
It is a ridiculously small thing.
Come on. White smoke is on.
I see it. Oh.
Fucking A, dude.
Hell yeah. Thank God.
That is so fucking cool, dude. Hell yeah.
Nope, I can't see it anymore. Come on.
I still see all your trails.
Okay.
Man,
oh yeah.
they last a
I'm gonna
while.
keep mine on the rest of the time. But you can. They're there to stay. It seems.
That is so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in real low here.
Copy.
Still can't see him, huh?
Nope.
Copy. Well, I guess it was cool while it lasted.
Right, and you can still see mine.
No. Oh, no, don't want that pilot name. I do want on. Pilot
Probably
name
just glitched
on.
out.
Yeah, more than likely.
That's okay. It was definitely cool while it lasted. That's freaking sick.
Absolutely, dude. Alright, I'm gonna start to slow down here so this way you can start catching up with me.
Copy. What's your airspeed?
It's 3 and slightly increasing.
Copy, that's perfect.
I'm leveling out right now for my altitude around 31,000.
Copy.
Or 3,170. I want to be technical
Copy.
about it. I see you creeping up right there.
Yep. Nice and easy.
Aha, I see you coming.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Where are you at right now? I see you there. Alright, sir, I'm going to be going in real nice and low over the water.
Copy.
We increasing full power.
Copy.
There you go, girl. Nice and low. You wanted to look me straight up in the air. That is very weird with the camera angles there.
Say again?
Some of the camera angles are really weird whenever you try to mess with her. If you mess with it too much,
Oh,
it wants
yeah.
to put your head up or zooms in very strange.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm backing off of that power just a little bit. And I'm just going to follow this river all the way in.
Copy. Looks like this part of the river is going to turn sharp right and then end,
Okay, copy.
maybe. I didn't make this one for the map to see.
Alright, copy. If it does end, we'll just pop back up over the mountains, get a good line of sight, and we can line ourselves back up again.
Copy.
I am going to follow to the right and see what that
Copy.
takes. It's probably going to be sharp and abrupt. Oh yeah, it's a sharp turn. Careful. And I'm going to be turning back left. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just stay on heading now.
Copy.
I'm going to pump the old air brakes and let you go in front.
Copy. What is the heading?
The heading should be northeast 069.
Copy.
Yeah, about 069 or 070.
Copy.
Eventually, coming up right here, directly in front of us, eventually we'll be able to see the Grand Canyon, and we'll be able to just basically follow that in if we want to. Some turns might be a little too sharp, so if we have to, we can always do what we did right here and pop our heads back out and realign.
Copy.
But dude, just like the F-22, my friend, I'll let you call out, do turns, sharp turns and whatnot, and then I'll take lead and same shit all the way there.
Copy that. Waypoint 4 is 60 miles away.
Copy.
Heading 068.
And this thing just glides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's nice and smooth.
Yeah, it's a freaking sweet plane to fly.
Yeah, for the price, it's pretty good. And like I mentioned before, that there is some different thoughts. I know there's negative thoughts because there are some A10s out there for Microsoft Flight Sim that don't really have good reviews or whatnot. But Demos Inc. 4-point-something stars. So like I said, it's not the greatest A10. There is some issues. You guys can probably see a little bit there. It's not the stream. It is a little bit gritty on the inside for that texture, for the inside of your cockpit. But it's not too horrible, but it definitely affects when you're trying to read stuff. But other than that, some of the camera angles are a little off. I know it keeps trying to readjust my head. I know that's probably some settings on my end I can go ahead and readjust. So not all on the aircraft itself, but you guys have seen it. She's flying really nice. And here coming up, we should be approaching the Grand Canyon. And we'll go ahead and do those nice little tight turns. And go ahead and try to push this thing to the max.
So the Grand Canyon. This is all the Grand Canyon.
Copy.
Goes to the right.
Yeah, it'll be going to the right, and then we'll go ahead and that nice little deep in there, and we should be able to follow the Colorado River. We'll pick a nice little path, and we'll start making our way up towards Monument Valley now.
Copy. Do you want to head over towards the Colorado River right now? If we continue straight, we'll end up crossing paths with it eventually in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Alrighty, sir. Coming up right here in front of us is going to be our playground. We should be able to go ahead and find a path and follow all the way up.
Copy that. The Colorado River is to the right.
Copy.
I don't know if you can see it yet.
I can just barely see the beautiful low poly mountains over here.
Copy that.
I have the new heading. This one should be straight for Monument Valley. It's looking like it's going to be, I'll turn and recorrect. It's going to be 062. So we'll be able to follow this mountain and the mountain range all the way up towards the left, if that makes sense.
Copy. Are we not following Colorado River?
It should move the way we want it to. I just wanted to let you know what was popping up because my thing readjusted. So it'll probably be Monument Valley is where it's going to lead. At least I'm hoping that's where it's marking to. But I just wanted to let you know what was going on with my navigation. But yeah, we'll still go ahead and we'll follow your path there. And we'll start to get lower here.
Copy. The Colorado River is directly under us and to the left. Once we get over this little mountain ridge right in front of us, it gets pretty, it's not as jagged turns and whatnot, so we'll be able to fly through it a lot easier.
Copy.
We'll start descending now.
Alright, brother. I'm going in.
Copy that.
I see you, sir. Very nice. I'm going full speed.
Copy, same here.
Be having a taker, and this should hopefully start going back to where we need to go because it's going over towards east. But we need to start heading. Did your heading update for you as well?
Copy. It did. The this river will shoot back up in a second.
Copy. Oh yeah, this gets nice and narrow in here, doesn't she? I can see us adding this to the F-22 training.
I think that'd be fun to fly the F-22 in here.
Hell yeah, dude. That's going to be a little intense.
Sharp turn.
Oh shit, yep, you're right.
Too sharp to take.
Copy. Going out. Following you.
Copy.
Diving right back down in. She's getting a little intense, huh?
Should start to straighten out here in a bit. Not straighten out, but
Yeah, negative on the straight part, so.
up and over.
Copy.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, you can. You got this.
Right back down.
Went right over you. I see you. I'm gonna join back in with you right now. You just keep following course. I see you. Should be above me right there. You are. There you are.
Copy.
Right behind you again, sir. Full throttle.
Copy. Sharp turn. Oh, you can make it.
go. Very nice. There you go, baby. There you go. Don't lose her. A little tight. That's okay. Alrighty, sir, after this circuit here, you want to go ahead and break up in the air just a little bit? Or you want to keep following us? I said after this circuit, you want to go ahead and break up in the air and figure out where we're going for our waypoint? Or do you think we're still on course and you just want to follow her all the way in?
We are still on course so far.
Copy.
Let me check to see what next waypoint is. Alright, that waypoint. Alright, yeah, this the river's going to continue. It's going to come back, loop back to the north, and we'll be right back on course right now.
Copy.
It looks like it's going to stay that way for a little bit. Oh, these are too sharp to freaking make, so I'm going to go ahead and go up. The heading to this waypoint is 190.
Copy. That's what you have for Monument Valley?
Yes, should be.
Copy.
Actually, I don't think this would be the final.
I was going to say, I have
Waypoint.
mine over towards the east. It says it's
Copy.
over back behind us, but I don't know how true that actually is. I'll be looking on
Copy.
VFR
So we-
right now.
Copy. I got one waypoint over Page, and then Monument Valley to the east
Copy. Alrighty.
after this waypoint.
Alright, we'll go and we'll stick with you. Yeah, it shows that we're a little bit off of our thing, but we are heading right for Page right there. I see it. And then right there is where we'll be landing.
Copy. Heading is 008.
Copy. 008. Alright, I'm hoping this works. Go ahead and hit your air brake for 2 seconds and match up with me. I'm in drone footage. Go ahead and snap a good
Copy.
picture in air. Alright, copy. So just be advised, I don't have control of my aircraft, so you have to match up with me. But I'm about full power.
Copy.
I see you. Beautiful.
I see you.
I'm about full power right now.
Copy. I am speeding up. I'm catching up.
Copy, sir. I see you coming in.
Waypoint 6 is in 20 miles.
Copy. Alright, I'm gonna hit my air brake for like 2 seconds. That's it.
Copy. Waypoint 6, 10 miles. What's your airspeed?
Lowering down now. It's about 275. It's increasing now. You'll be flying right over them. You're good.
Copy. I'm gonna turn towards waypoint 7. Yeah. Heading 066. $68 miles.
going into drone as fast as possible right now to try to get a good picture of us in there together. Oh, look at that, dude. Beautiful. I love it, dude. Awesome. Now that's a picture right there. Love it. Alright, hopping back in the cockpit.
Copy.
I had my fun being Mr. Media Man. Alrighty, I am going to hit that air brake just a little bit, and I am following in behind you.
Copy.
Alright, if you want to, sir, I am going to go full power.
Copy, I'm full power.
What do you think our ETA is until we hit that final?
Final waypoint 8 minutes, 2 seconds.
Copy. Good stuff, man. We're making great time. This was a really fun flight. I like showing off this thing,
it was.
and I like having that little path. And apparently dying and choking on my words.
Yes, it's freaking nice.
We'll definitely have to use this in some sort of deployment operation or some sort of exercise.
Hell yeah.
I have lost you, sir. Oh, there you are. Never mind. Just lying.
Okay.
I did a nice little sweet barrel roll from that, looking back at the pilot, and went a little low. Back up. I'm right behind you.
Copy.
What's your fuel at?
73%.
Copy. That's about mine too.
Copy. .6 nautical miles, 5 minutes, 19 seconds.
Solid copy on that. As we start to approach, I want to go ahead and thank you guys very, very much for picking us as your pilots, showing off this beautiful aircraft and whatnot. Wanted to go through just a simple little checklist. We'll go ahead and we'll land her. I know that near Monument Valley there's a nice little short runway, so we'll do a nice short runway landing for you guys as well. But we wanted to go in to show off just the basics for her. Maybe in the future we'll do another video, kind of like how we were teasing, of a deployment operation. If you guys are curious what that is, check out the rest of the channel for the Microsoft Flight playlist that I have going on right now. We're still building it up, but we have some really good solid flights in there, as well as that deployment operation with the F-22 in country near Kuwait. So definitely go ahead and check that out, as well as our other flights. But yeah, me and Peach have just been holding it down here in the skies. We are, I know we didn't mention it before, we are flying off of the T-HOTUS Thrustmaster for our center stick and our thrust right there for our throttle. So that's nice. Definitely has a little bit more control over her. Forgot to mention that in the beginning of that video there. But other than that, Peach, do you have any pros, cons, something like that? I know you were kind of talking about before with the grittiness of the inside of the cockpit, but other than that, do you have any other last ending remarks for her?
I don't think so. This is it's pretty fun to fly. Freaking wishing that the white smoke was not glitching out and was visible the entire time for both of us, but what more can you ask for?
Right. Say, I like the smoke. I really love that detail. Hopefully we'll be able to use that in the future as well for something. I'm going to turn mine on whenever we get a lot closer and we're flying over Monument Valley there.
Copy. About 19.4 nautical miles away, 3 minutes.
Copy. I have about 20. Looks like ours is matching up.
Copy.
Alrighty, sir, you want to go ahead and start a nice little descent there?
Copy that.
Right there in front of us, right off of our nose. I know it's a little bit harder to see. Not the greatest visibility inside this cockpit here, but we have those beautiful mountains right there in Monument Valley. Never been here either in real life, but definitely have to go and check it out. Looks pretty cool. Back home in Arizona, I know that there's a lot of different red rocks and whatnot up in Sedona, but I don't know, Monument Valley, I know it's something kind of big, so people like to go check her out, so I'll definitely have to add that to my list as well. I got the Hoover Dam. I got a whole trip planned out here.
Alright, 6 miles away. I'm going to turn right.
Copy.
Get ready and line up on that runway. Runway 34.
Copy. I'm going to do a nice little fly around really quick before we land, and then we can land at the runway, sir, if you're down for it.
Copy.
Go ahead and show off Monument Valley here really quickly. I know it's just a bunch of mountains, but I guess that's what she's known for, so I'll show her off the best I can. I know that there was an update, and you can actually get a nice detailed version of this for a flight, but today we wanted to go into a long-form flight, like I mentioned before, so unfortunately, no beautiful, crazy, detailed mountains, but they are the mountains nonetheless, and since we flew all the way here, I definitely want to go ahead and show that off to you guys before we went ahead for that landing. Keep turning on my smoke. And we'll start passing over all the different points right now. Mitchell Mesa right here flying over. so cool. Is your smoke on right now, sir?
It is not.
Oh, okay. You want to flip it on, see if it operates?
Yep. Smoke is on.
Copy, I see it.
Copy that. See if I can make a circle. If you get some distance, you'll be able to see it. You can probably go right through it.
I'm backing away just so I don't fuck up your circle, and then I'm gonna fly right through it.
Copy.
Oh, I see you there. Oh, that's so fucking sick. All right, copy. I'm heading back around right now.
Copy. That does look freaking awesome.
What a beautiful circle. Look at you. You could probably write in cursive.
Right?
Oh, it's starting to fade away. Oh no. I can make it. Beautiful. All right, before we end this thing here, going to be Mr. Dangerous. Sweet. Alrighty, sir. Falling back into formation with you. I am turning
Copy that.
off my fun smoke. Before the end of flight as well, I'll go ahead and I'll show off. I'll take those external tanks off just to go ahead and show you guys what that looks with kind of that nice flat underbelly as well before the end of flight, so you guys can see that. So go into weight and balance here really quick, and then we'll go down here. Your smoke pods right there, you want to go and make sure that those are on and filled, so this way you can actually have some smoke. But if you go right here, it should be our external right here, our center one, external 2. Just go ahead and 0. And there she is with that flat underbelly. Alrighty, sir.
Going into land, runway 2, nope, psych, what was it, 16.
Copy, I see you down there. Okay, I think there's only one runway, correct?
There is.
Copy.
Runway 34 is a pretty rough landing with the mountain on the other side.
Copy, so you said you're going to come in through the other side, you're going to wrap around, or are you coming into land right now?
I'm coming to land right now on runway 16.
Copy.
Runway 34 has the mountain.
Copy, sir. I see you. Okay. go ahead and do a nice little flyby, let you land, and then I'll come in and land right after you. Since I went a little bit ahead. I wanted to land at the same time as you, but unfortunately I went a little bit faster than anticipated.
Copy that.
So you coming in for your landing right now, sir.
On the ground?
Landing gear is finally coming out. That was a little scary. She wasn't wanting to come out at first there. A little fast, that's okay. A little bit of rudder love. Go ahead and brake. Alright, baby, let's not brake all the way. Come on now. Make me look like a fool. Never landed this airport before. It looks kind of cool.
It doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing too fancy. Definitely out here in the middle of nowhere. Definitely very convenient for what we had planned, so that's good.
Right.
That parked, flaps up. Beautiful flight. Already before the end of stream, if you want to, sir, we can go ahead and run through shutting off the engines there. I'll let you lead that, because I think you said that you have a way of doing it.
Copy that. Freaking. So the first thing, make sure your APU is on.
APU is on.
Copy that. And your parking brake is set. I don't know if
Okay.
yours already is or not.
Copy. My parking brake is on.
Alright, and then the way to start the engines, right under the throttle, make sure that those say engine start and not starting.
Copy.
Alright, and then throttle's idle, turn off fuel 1 and fuel pump 1. Once that starts shutting down, you can go ahead and turn off fuel pump 2 and fuel 2. The engines will shut down. Keep an eye on the percent. Make sure they go all the way down to 0. Are close enough. Alright. From here, the avionics master switch, go ahead and turn that off. That'll turn off the screen and whatnot. Then it'll go in through the logbook, but I just say continue because technically it's not done yet. It's still on.
Copy that.
We can go ahead and turn our lights off, position, and anti-collision.
Ignition lights off. Panel light, that's fine. That's okay. That's good. Gonna go ahead and flip open the maintenance hatches for shits and giggles.
After you get the lights off, go ahead and turn off APU. And then while that's shutting down, I'm going to keep the canopy closed just because it's still going to be loud. You can see the percentage go down though. Once it gets... There we go. I think I just heard it completely shut off. Still going down, so it'll still be a little loud, but that's okay. Then we can open the canopy, ladder, and then whatever else you want. And the battery switch.
There she is. She's off. Beautiful, my friend. Yeah, that was an excellent flight. Love this. Definitely going to go ahead and give it the seal of approval. She is definitely going to be added to our arsenal, added in there to that hangar of all of our different aircraft that hopefully we'll be able to show you guys in the future. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this flight. Peach, my friend, I will see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.